at that. I forgot to put our little logo up, didn't I? There we are. How y'all doing? Good to see you. For the second time today, as a matter of fact. For those of you who were with me earlier, we did a little fundraiser with our friends at the Fairport Music Festival, with whom we are cross-posting tonight, as a matter of fact. Thank you for joining me. I know it's the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff, but we have more important things to do, like tributes. I just came back from a massive, awesome hike with Allie, and my friends Steve and Ruth are here, sitting out in the rock pile with us, and it's just nice to be here with y'all. All right, I'm going to start off with one, and then I'm taking tribute requests tonight, so think about what you want to hear. Yeah, there is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companion. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyon, waiting for summer, his pastures to tame. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer. Closes his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. He sings goodnight, you moonlight ladies, and rockabye sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues, all the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dream? Rockabye sweet baby James. The 1st of December was covered with snow. So was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. The Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting, with 10 miles behind me and 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when you take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the sea, a song that they sing when they're home in the sky. Oh, you can't believe in if it helps you to sleep, but singing works just fine for me. So good night, moonlight ladies, rockabye sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues, all the colors I'll choose. Won't you let me go down in my dream and rock about sweet baby Jane. All right. Okay, well, not so bad. I can still carry a tune even though I started drinking at 9:30 this morning. All right. It doesn't really count. I had a drink with y'all, and then I went on a hike, and so I counteracted. All right, I see that. I see Down Under. I like that request. Happy to play that. I'm going to play it on this other guitar. That's what I might do. That doesn't seem to be working. I've been outside all day. I have no idea. This is how clueless I am. I think the Super Bowl is happening right now. I think it maybe started at like 6:30 Eastern time. We are smack in the middle of it. And look at us, still with a bunch of gatherers hanging out. Traveling in the fried out combi, in a hippie trail head full of zombies. Met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, do you come from a land down under? Woo! Women glowing in thunder. Can't you hear the thunder? Yeah. Better run, better take cover. Take cover. Buying bread from a man in Brussels, 6'4", full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language, brother? He just smiled, gave me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, do you come from a land down under? Women glowing in thunder. Can't you hear the thunder? Hey, better run, better take cover. Take cover. No. Hiding out in the den in Bombay, slack jaw, not much to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. And he said, oh, do you come from a land down under? Women go and thunder. Can't you hear the thunder? Better run, better take cover. Take cover, yeah. Living in their land down under. Women grow and when prom. cover. Hey, woo. All right. So that happened. I see you, Candace. I see you. I will try that for you. Let's see how it works here. Well, let's see. That's kind of cool. I like this request. I tried it on a whim the other day. Now, this is a Peter Gabriel song called In Your Eyes. I love this song. It is one of my favorite songs. And then there was, about 25 years ago, a singer-songwriter named Jeffrey Gaines who did a cover of this song on an acoustic guitar. Really soulful, cool cover. And actually, kind of an interesting story. So, you know, growing up, when I was old enough to drive or be driven by my peers, we would go to a place called Great Woods, which is a 19,000 person amphitheater outside of Boston and Mansfield, Massachusetts, I believe. And we would go there and we would see the Allman Brothers, and we would see anyone that was coming through town, right? You know, Pink Floyd. God, there were so many shows. Saw the Black Crowes there. Saw Steve Miller Band there. All the big tours that would come through in the summertime. And this was, you know, right in the 90s, you know. And actually later we got some gigs playing like parking lot shows, you know, in front of, like, before the Dave Matthews Show. People would tailgate there all day. It was an awesome event. It was a whole day experience, and it was my first time being in that place. It was my first time really being surrounded by 19,000 strengers and feeling completely at home and connected with every single human being there. But to me, that's what a concert was. That's what a concert was. And it was, I think it was my senior year. There was a guy, I can't remember. I feel like it was a guy named David Liss and my buddy maybe Neil Anderson, and I and a couple other gals. We got tickets to go see Jeffrey Gaines play in this tiny little club, and we had found out about this version of Peter Gabriel's song that he played. We didn't know much about his original music, and man, it was mind-blowing. Jeffrey was on a stage that was probably, I don't know, 60 people, 50 people in this tiny little club, and it was so cool to me that a concert could be that. It was so intimate and amazing. Anyways, he played this song. Brought up a memory. I'll shut up and play. Sorry, not liking how that's sounding. my heart when I want to run away. I drive off in my car. Up the Sharon where you, I come back to the place you were. And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn without a noise. I'm my pride, I reach out from the inside. Oh, oh, oh. Your eyes, light in the heat, incomplete. I see the doorway, 1,000 churches, revolution, upon my foolish searches. Oh, I see the light in the heat. Yes, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes, in your eyes. I don't like to see so much man, so much wasting, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired working so hard for our survival. I look through the time with you to keep me waking alive. All my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn without a noise, without my pride. I reach out from the inside. Oh, 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 in your eyes, light in the heat, incomplete. I see the doorway, 2,000 churches, revolution, upon my foolish searching. Oh, I see light in the heat. Yes, I wanna be that complete. I touch the line of heat I see in your eyes. Oh, your eyes, yeah. Woo. I gotta tune up this guitar a little bit better. Peter Gabriel wrote that song. Jeffrey Gaines covered that song. And I am covering Jeffrey Gaines covering Peter Gabriel. How's that? Isn't that a beautiful thing? That's how music should work. A living art form. Artists inspiring artists, inspiring artists, inspiring other people, changing the world little by little. That's how it's supposed to work. Thank you for the claps and the love. I appreciate that. Lillian, I see you. And I would be happy to play this song for you. We talked about my work in the yard yesterday. I'm gonna come into you with a whole with a whole layer of desert crust on me. Today I'm coming to you with a similar layer, but from hiking and not from yard work today. It's been a good weekend. You know, I find it so inspiring to travel around just this area. You know, Allie and I call it front door hikes, because we literally walk out the front door of our cabin and we will pick a different place and a different direction to go. And there are so many different places to see. It's wonderful and inspiring to really get to learn the land all around us. We are in just the most beautiful countryside I can imagine. I can't imagine. I mean, we traveled, and you were with us when we traveled during Thanksgiving. We traveled through Utah and Arizona. I mean, it's true. Utah is like unworldly. It's incredible. For you gatherers who have not been to Utah, it is everywhere you go in that state. There are different jaw-droppingly beautiful natural phenomenon. But man, these boulders and this desert landscape that we have immersed in here, I couldn't picture a more inspiring place to be. I really could not. So much so that even when I spend a day, not necessarily going on a hike, but just digging in the sand around me, working on trimming cactus and planting little rescue plants. So far, by the way, in case you were wondering, none of those yuccas have managed to die yet. I am trying to water them until their roots take into the soil. All right, Bruce Springsteen, here we go. Screen door slangs, Mary's dress waves, like a vision she dances across the porch as the radio plays. Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Yeah, that's me, and I want you home. Don't turn me home again, I just can't face myself alone again. Come back inside, darling, you know just what I'm here for. So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. Show a little faith, there's magic in that. You ain't pretty, but you're alright. And that's alright with me. You can hide beneath the covers and study your pain. Red crosses for your lover, store roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for a savior to rise from these streets. Yeah, I'm no hero that's understood. Redemption I can offer is beneath this dirty hood, with a chance to make it good somehow. What else can we do now except roll down the windows and let the wind blow back your hair? Yeah, this night's busted open, these two lanes can take us anywhere. We got one trading these wings on some wings. So climbing back, heaven's waiting on down the track. Oh, come take my hand, we're riding out tonight to the case of promised land. Oh, oh, Thunder Road, oh, Thunder Road. It's lying out there like a killer in the sun. I know it's late, we can make it if we run. Oh, oh, Thunder Road, sit tight, take home, Thunder Road. Well, I got this guitar and learned how to make it talk. And my car's out back if you're ready to take that long walk from your front porch to my front seat. The door is open but the ride ain't free. I know you're hurting for words that I ain't spoken, but tonight we'll be free. All the promises will be broken. There are ghosts in the eyes of all the boys you sent away. They haunt this dusty beach road and the skeleton frames of burned out Chevrolets. They scream your name out loud in the streets. Your graduation banquets and rags to bare feet. And in a lonely cool before dawn, you hear their engines rolling on. But when you get to the porch, they're gone on the wind. So merry climbing. This town's full of losing and I'm pulling out of here to win. Bruce. My friend Steven Sarek just showed up. Hi, guys. Come and make yourselves comfy. Have a seat. Allie put out some seats for you guys.
Thank you.
Two Steves, a Sarah, and a Ruth. It's good. It's good around here.
Cool about that.
Okay. Our friend John is online right now, and he is requesting Little Feat. Brother John, your people are in the house. You're going to get your song tonight, all right? You know, it's funny. We got to open for Little Feat a couple times, and those were great experiences. I should. I've only been sharing one. I've only been sharing one of their songs. I've only learned one of their songs, but I would like to learn more and play more for you. They're a great band. I've been warped by the wind, driven by the snow. That's a little bit low for me. Let's try that. Yeah. I've been warped by the wind, driven by the snow. I'm drunk and dirty. Don't you know I'm still feeling out on the road late at night. I see my pretty alley in every headlight. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatshepsut to Tonopah. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back road so I wouldn't get away. And if you give me wheat, whites, and wine, and you show me your sign, I'll be willing. Yeah. I'm gonna try that chorus again because I didn't quite nail it and I want to nail it. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatshepsut to Tonopah. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so I wouldn't get away. And if you give me wheat, whites, and wine, then you show me your sign, I'll be willing to keep moving. I've been kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stove in, but I'm still on my feet, I'm still. Ooh, yeah. I smuggled some folks and smokes from Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. And I'm still, and I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatshepsut to Tonopah. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. I've driven the back road so we don't get away. And if you give me whites and wine, and you show me your sign, I'll be willing. Yeah. Thank you. I don't know if you heard, we got a California Scrub Jay who is singing along with us this afternoon. It's usually the Raven, isn't it? Scrub Jay today. I've been feeding the birds a lot around here. I get such a kick out of it. You all know about Crash, our roadrunner, and how we feed Crash the mice that we catch. And you know about the Raven, but you know I've set up a couple little bird feeders, and in the mornings, what I'll do is I'll bring out a little measuring cup filled with scratch, just some bird seed, and I'll throw it on the sand. And we have this covey of fat little quail to come by, and they just hang out all day. And man, I gotta like find you a video of these. I gotta make a video of these desert quail, because they are like such characters. each one of them, they make these weird little squawking sounds, and they move their bodies all kind of funny. And the fellas have this weird, like, wacky feather that comes like out and forward, and fat little stomachs. And as they're getting food from the sand, what they'll do is they'll shift the sand with their feet, and they'll like move their bodies like that, and then they'll eat. It's really cool to watch. Anyways, been feeding the birds a lot. So that bodes well for us having a chorus of birds in the background. Sometimes they sing in key. Sometimes the scrub jays especially do not sing in key. I apologize for that. You all have seen gatherings out here with various guests, and over time we have some special guests with us tonight. Our neighbors, Steve and Sarah, but also Stephen Ruth Riemann. I've talked about a whole bunch. In fact, the night that the Desert Oracle was here, he knew Steve and Ruth. I don't know if you remember, and obviously there are a lot of you tuning in every night that don't tune in, that don't necessarily tune in every single day. So you might have missed that little episode, but I thought it was really cool. He was like, Steve and Ruth, yeah, man, they were the cool cats out here before it was cool to be out here, and it's true. They came out here. Many moons ago. And a lot, they have in many ways pioneered both the art scene and the conservation scene out here in the last 40 years. And and for those of you that don't know, this sculpture that I sit in front of every night, and that's one of Steve's ancient chords. And some of you all got together and got me. Are you still with me? I am so sorry. I don't know what's happening. We've had a rough go of it lately, haven't we, with our connectivity? But we're back. I hope I don't lose you on this. This is a special song that I want to share with you. It goes against our theme for the night, which is tributes, because this is going to be an original song. But I wanted to play it because Steve and Ruth are here, and the reason we know about this place is Allie came out here and she was apprenticing with Steve. She was working on sculpture, and she was also working as a server down at the barbecue joint down the road, Pappy and Harriet's, the music and barbecue joint. Thanks for sticking with me, y'all, through that little hiccup. I apologize. So I wrote a song for Steve and Ruth, more appropriately for Ruth, on her 70th birthday, and I played it at Pappy and Harriet's for Ruth that night, and that was, I think, the only time I have ever performed the song. I've dusted off the old song, and I wanted to learn it and relearn it. I wanted to share it with you gatherers so that you got a chance to continue to experience songs that I've never shared before, which is part of our tradition, and I wanted to do it on a night when Steve and Ruth were going to be here. So this is a song called "A Poem for Ruth" on her. All right. I'm gonna give you all a chance to find your way back to me. I hope you are able to find your way back to me. Yeah, I see you guys showing back up. Alright, well, we'll try it again, and hopefully I'll be able to keep you with me through this. Y'all are such good spirits for sticking with, even when we're having some technical difficulties. I don't know where I cut off, but I'm going to tell you the title of this song again, a song that I've never shared with you gatherers before. This is a song called A Poem for Ruth on her 70th birthday. We may be back. We may not. I'm going to play this guitar until some of you find your way back to me. There you are. Ah, so frustrating. I'm sorry. Y'all are amazing for sticking with me. I don't know why we're having such trouble this week. I will problem solve the technical difficulties we've been having tomorrow, and we'll see if we can do a little bit better. I don't know if I got across the title, but I'm going to tell you it again, and I'm going to start the song again, and hopefully we will be able to stick together. Take 4 is right. Benton, I got you. This is a song called A Poem for Ruth on her 70th birthday. Each day they walk along the desert side by side under the sunrise, on the same trail. And the sand and the dusty rock is worn in the shape of their footsteps, matching sweatpants. Could you want anything more? Could you want anything more? Yeah. Well, she caught his eye many years ago when they were young and running around the same small town. He was a racer, and he lifted her up from a dark and stormy home, and in turn she helped him spread beauty across the countryside. They saved each other. Could you want anything more? Could you want anything more? And today, surrounded by those whom they love in the desert home that they've built, they raise a toast. It's her birthday. To a life etched into the sandstone, built together with the grace and form of a bird flying across the spinning planets, like a sculpture. Could you want anything more? Could you want anything more? Yeah. And tomorrow morning, side by side, they will walk again. And if you listen, you will be able to hear the sound of their footsteps in the sand. All right, well, we're trying this again. And I'm going to play one more song for y'all if we can. And hopefully we'll get through it together. There you are. Hi. Nah. I don't know what to tell you all. This is a couple days in a row. But you are amazing for sticking with me. I'm going to get my guitar strap. And we're going to finish up with one last song. But I'll tell you, it's been tribute night and we did not get to a whole lot of tributes. We might have to have some leftover tributes as well as some request leftovers. Some original request leftovers from Saturday this week. Just to make up for all the chaos. Chaos! There you all are. I'll tell you what though, through everything that we have faced this year, a little internet issue is not the worst of it, is it? One of the things I'm grateful for is no matter what happens, y'all keep on sticking it through with me, and I'm just grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May your tongue when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Yeah. Raise up your glasses. Drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts. To round and good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. Lightly and they won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around and good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Whew! We made it through another adventure, didn't we, gatherers? Yeah. I'll keep working on this, I promise, over here. I don't know what's been happening this past week. But that's okay. Just another problem to overcome together, right? Okay. Thanks for sticking it out. Cheers. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you tomorrow.